Wow. Maybe it doesn't want me to go landscape mode. It's like not letting me for some reason. This looks better. Not sure why. We're live. It's Thursday. I got coffee and nothing to talk about. Who's around? Anybody? Hello. What's up? We are live for one of my impromptu morning hello type sessions. See what's going on. Terry Anderson, morning. What's cracking, guys? People working. Jonathan Hernandez, hello as well. Apt. What's going on, guys? Looks like my connection's extra bad this morning. Can you guys hear me okay? It's so loud in here too, man. It's so bad. There's so many like refrigerators buzzing and humming in the background. Sounds all right. Not bad. Not too bad. That's good. Funky Town, good morning. What's going on, guys? That's strange. I'm getting comments, but it's not saying anybody. It says there's 0 people watching, but you guys are commenting. That's pretty funny. Putting my bag together for a tournament this weekend. Says Hate Seeker. What are you throwing in there? What do you throw? What's the fucking problem? What's the problem with my connection here? Is terrible. It's all kinds of folks waiting for the bus this morning. Very exciting stuff. This is the kind of live action that you'll only get on this amazing channel. Putting together my bag for the weekend. Yeah, I kind of do that too. I have a lot of things that stay in there, but I will swap things in and out depending on where I'm going and that sort of thing. Make sure I have all my bases covered. Destroyers, a max, and a lot of MVP. All right, fair enough. Sounds good. I'm going to try to resituate slightly now that all these people have left the bus stop here. Bear with me. Strange, it actually still says no one's watching, but I'm getting comments, so maybe it's wrong. Maybe there is nobody watching. Maybe there's one person in here. I just don't know. I have coffee and nothing else to do this morning. It's early. I'm like half awake. I figure I'd come ramble to you folks. Very bad connection. Awesome. Good. Where is the tournament you're playing? Is anyone still out there? The Augusta Classic, nice. That sounds cool. I have not had the pleasure of going to Georgia. So annoying. You just work right now. Apt people said, anyone else see the guy in the Feedbook group on Facebook get roasted after he decided to picture his mail to mail his junk to another person in the group? Oh, what? Wait, a picture of his junk? That's a terrible idea. No, I did not see that. That's funny. I should be a part of that group. I do like sell and trade on Facebook and stuff, so I should probably be on that. Have to make it down so many courses in the Augusta area, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure the I'm not a big humidity guy, and I don't really have any. I don't really have any plans to move out of Oregon, but I do. If I think about places to go, sometimes the Southeast sounds good. But yeah, I think the heat and humidity would probably start to wear on me over time. But so much great golf to be played down there. Man, my connection's really suffering. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try to fight through it. Funky Town says, "Hey nerd, do you bag any fluid plastic? Thoughts on it going out of production?" Well, I don't have any fluid DD, but I do have a Frost Triple X in the bag, which I really like. And I really like that plastic type. I'm frustrated that it went out of production. If they're not selling it, they're not selling it. Everybody probably just wants to buy Lucid and Goldline. Lucid, Opto, Goldline, Fusion, all that stuff. All right, guys, bear with me. I want to keep chatting with you guys, and I will remember who's here, but I'm going to try to restart the stream just because I'm getting really poor connection. I'll let it ride for another minute. So yeah, I'm frustrated that the fluid plastic and the Frost line is out of production now. Hopefully they'll bring it back eventually. I really like the Frost line Triple X. It's in my bag. But luckily it's such a beefy disc that I feel like if I get maybe one more of them, if I just get like one more, I think I'll be covered for a while, because the one in my bag, if I don't lose it, it's going to be overstable forever, I think. What are you going to do? I get it. If everybody wants to buy the other plastic types and they can't keep up with demand, they don't need to like needlessly produce plastic that isn't selling as well when they can't keep stock in probably Opto and Goldline run discs. But what are you going to do? I was really hoping that the fluid trespass would be a thing, but not so much. Probably never going to see that at this point. Yeah, it was bad. He got mad at a friend of the person's and decided that sending that was the best course of action. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That is hilariously stupid. Oh, people make some poor decisions. Speaking of poor decisions, I'm happy to report the forest fires seem to be doing better to some degree. They're farther away from where I am, so selfishly that makes me happy, even though they are still definitely impacting a lot of folks out there and a lot of natural area. But we are supposed to almost certainly get some rain this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, which should be a huge relief for all the guys out there fighting the fires and the people impacted by it. It should help quite a bit, I would imagine. We'll have to see. If nothing else, it'll wet down the surrounding areas and help it from spreading as much, so that should be good. The sky looks better this time. Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? It's actually blue now, and you can actually breathe, which is nice. Jonathan Hernandez asks, what discs you got left? With my stamp on them, I have medium harps, which I'm shocked didn't sell better than they did. I mean, I sold most of them. I only got 4 left. But at the same time, the harp is such a popular disc, I really thought those were going to fly out the door, but not so much. And also, no one is buying these Biofusion EMAC Truths. I think I have 1 more Compass left, so those sold quite well, although I did keep like 3 of them for myself. But I still sold, 6 or so of those. And then, yeah, nobody's buying these Biofusion EMAC Truths. I have a few of them. I have like 6 or 7 of them left. I don't understand it. It's great. They're great discs and great plastic. I mean, all the Lucid EMACs sold out so fast. I really thought that the BIOS would be cool. People would be stoked to have a different plastic type in them, but yeah, I don't know what to say about it. They're just not selling. Nobody wants them. Let me know if you want one, Jonathan. I'll cut you a deal on anything that's left. At this point, I'm pretty much figure I'll knock $1 off the pricing of everything if anybody wants any of it, because it's been kind of dried up at this point. Not a lot of people are contacting me about them, or I've gotten a few people contacting me that are interested, but then they didn't have funds at the time, or they were just trying to figure out what the pricing was so they could kind of hopefully eventually get one or something along those lines. Smokes come back out a bit on the east side. Think he might be blowing in from the Montana fires. Yeah, I don't know. They've also been doing a ton of burnout operations in the gorge, trying to burn up fuel sources and control burn stuff so that the fire doesn't spread, the wildfire doesn't spread to those areas. So that could be definitely creating new plumes of smoke that could be impacting the area. I want to see a stamped MVP disc by you. Yeah, it could happen. A bunch of reasons why I went with dynamic discs, and we'll see. I'm not sure what the minimum is for MVP. Was one of the main reasons I went with dynamic is because they only have a 50 disc minimum, which is a huge bonus for me. Especially based on the fact that I sold basically the entire first batch, and now this second batch I still have some of it laying around, and those are only 50 batches. So if I buy 100 of something else, like A, it's going to be way more expensive, obviously, almost double the price, and then B, I have that much more of it laying around that I have to go through to make my money back. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm selling them for a really good price, and I feel like I picked popular molds, but I also was kind of figured that maybe most of the people who wanted them bought them on the first run. It's not like I'm like super popular or anything. Alright. I'm letting the stream ride for now, but it's definitely not doing too well. I apologize for that. If I see the thing pop up and say very bad connection, I'm just going to I've been trying to just stop talking for that moment and wait for it to go away. So hopefully you guys are hearing me and it's not breaking up too much. I apologize for the issues. I really need to get a new phone. I thought I was good to go do live streams at my house, and then I tried to do it again the other day. I was going to do like a live stream podcast while I recorded the Plastic Podcast. I was going to go live on here as well, just to just to chat with people while I recorded, and then yeah, it just would not let me connect at home. Super frustrating because I pay a lot of money for internet and it should be just fine. It just won't let me do it. I think my phone is just like barely capable of doing this in the first place. I'm gonna upgrade to something slightly better soon. About to play my home course with drunk people camped in RVs on a couple fairways. This is getting interesting. Oh man, that sounds rough. So I finally got done testing a couple more discs. Look for a new review tomorrow for Fresh Plastic Friday. Not exactly sure which of the two that I have done is going to go live tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys saw my review, kind of first look at the Chainbanger prototype disc golf cart. Please leave, if you guys do check out that video, leave any kind of feedback since it is a prototype, leave any feedback you might have in terms of, as a consumer, based on the design or any of that kind of stuff, ideas that you think might make it better. Of course, try to be constructive about it and don't just bash the guy. He's put a ton of work into trying to put that thing together, but I think he genuinely could use some help with folks, just kind of letting them know what they think, or what might be changed to improve the design. That's part of why I have it, is to provide some feedback, and you guys, as part of the disc golf community that he's eventually going to be attempting to market to. I think it's a great benefit if you guys can let him know what you think. Apt, what is your home course, by the way? Rotary DGC in Pendleton. Okay, interesting. Not exactly familiar with where that is. Pendleton, that is. Scotty Smith says, I had horse trailers all over one of my local holes the other day. I skipped one off a horse trailer, put it within 15 feet. Nice. That would have been sweet if you got the horse trailer skip ace. That would be really cool. Thanks for popping by, Scotty. Oh. Damn, this connection's terrible. Thanks for stopping by to say, hey, Scotty, what's going on? Any questions for me or anything? Rodeo this week, so we have people camping since it's a public park. It's 210-ish miles west on 84. Oh, okay. You're out there a little bit. Apologize if you guys can hear me snacking and enjoying my coffee. It's not my intent. I'm trying to lean backwards at least when I'm taking a bite of this chocolate chip cookie I'm snacking on. Shouldn't be eating it, but it's pretty tasty, so I am. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just gotta eat a damn cookie and be happy to be alive right now, you know what I'm saying? Morning, David. How's it going? My connection here is terrible, so I apologize if it's really choppy. There's nothing really I can do about it. I'm kind of just trying to stop talking when the very bad connection indicator pops up on my screen, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I would have died with the skip in, no questions, just love what you do. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate your support, man. Hopefully I can keep doing what I do. Posted a new plastic podcast the other day that I thought, I thought was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that episode. Interesting. I thought it was an interesting topic at least, and felt good rambling. Sometimes I just feel like I'm just really boring when I'm talking, and sometimes I feel like I got a decent flow going, and I'm actually speaking in such a way that is at least interesting to listen to. So hopefully that was the case. Aaron Woodley, hello. Thanks for popping by. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to review next. Damn, this connection. I got to try to figure out what I'm going to review next. I got, still got several things in the testing queue for sure. I got a St. Pro and a Knight and probably at least one other Latitude mold in there somewhere. I got a couple of Innova things, Star Manta and the Mystere. What else do I got? Damn, I got a ton of stuff that still needs to get dealt with for sure. I got a Lava Evidence. I have a MVP Relativity that I will probably be testing very soon. That one I'm interested to see how it flies. Perfectly honest, I'm not a huge fan of the high-speed MVP stuff that I've tested so far. The only one I really truly enjoyed testing was the Vanish. The Axiom Vanish flew really nice. Yeah. But some of the other ones just seem like they're just really beefy, and I just don't enjoy throwing them too much. So we'll see how this new one flies, and yeah, see where we go from there. I got to figure out what's next. I got a bunch of other stuff to test and review, that's for sure. David asks, how is the stock of your custom discs? Need to replace my Wasp that ended up in the drink. I still have a nice Sparkle Opto Compass, and I also still have several max weight Biofusion EMAC Truths, some in like a bright reddish color and some in like a bright Dayglow yellow, all in max weight. And I am knocking $1 off of the pricing that I said originally, just because at this point I'm trying to see if I can move through the last 10 or so that I still have left in stock. And then I will probably wait until closer to the holidays to do another run, just so you guys know. Got to get a Stego in the mix if they do another run. Yeah, maybe I could look into that. I think I've only tested, I think I've only reviewed the one Reptilian disc so far. Aaron Woodley says, on my way to my first delivery for work, just watching you go live. Love the videos, man. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all you guys a lot, man. I try to keep you guys, I try to let you guys know that, and I'm very sincere when I say that. I really appreciate all the support. Everybody who is my friend here on YouTube and watches the videos and all the positive feedback and the comments and all that stuff means a lot to me, and I definitely really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't keep doing this if you guys didn't support me, and I really truly appreciate you guys very much. All of you. Even you, apt pupil. No, I'm kidding. What else is cracking? Damn, I got nothing else to talk to you guys about. I'm boring as hell right now. You should be the Cool Daddy Slick Breeze of Discraft. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, they need it, man. They seriously need it. Matthew Q, hello, good morning. Oh, I'm back. Man, the connection's so terrible. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys that my connection's terrible, so it's not my fault if you can't hear me. Matthew Q, hello, thanks for stopping by. Done any new disc dyeing? No, Terry, I really haven't. I've really dropped off with that. You know, it was something that I really liked and was into for a while. I kind of got away from the spin dyeing just because I started to have trouble getting it to look the way I wanted to be honest. Like, it was just I was kind of slipping on it, and it's just, to set it all up and do it was just a little bit more annoying than anything else. When I first got into it, I enjoyed doing it and it was cool, but I never thought like, hey, I'm going to do a ton of this. I kind of, perfectly honest, learned mostly how to do it in order to post my video about it, to let you guys know how to make it happen for yourself. And now I haven't done it at all. I would like to get back to doing more of my electrical tape kind of stripe dyes on some of my plastic, because I used to do some cool patterns with those. And some of the discs I still have. My old Trespass, my go-to Trespass still looks great. It's still really sharp lines, and I think it still is a rad-looking disc. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done any of that in a long time, to be honest. Let's see. Bobby started out the same way you did, and Terry Miller. True. That's totally true. And, you know, don't think I've ruled out the possibility of potentially trying to, you know, kind of parlay this into some type of position with a manufacturer or something like that. But I don't know, you know. Bobby is so much more experienced with editing video and, like, filming. And, you know, I'm just more information-based. I'm more or less just, like, audio. You know, I show you guys the plastic, but for the most part, I just like talking to people. I'd like to take the plastic podcast farther. I have some plans to try to work towards that, getting it on, trying to get the plastic podcast on some podcasting apps and that sort of thing, so you guys can listen to me off of YouTube. So you can listen off of YouTube. That's my plan. I'm going to try to make happen soon. I'm just Okay. So frustrating. Wait, I think I'm back. Am I back? Can you hear me? Oh, good. Nice. So sorry about that, guys. I finally got a decent crew of people hanging out, chatting with me, and then my whole deal shuts down. All right, where were we? Let's see. Nathan Davis, hello. I'm sorry if I missed you there. Aaron Woodley says he's afraid dying disc will affect the flight. I don't really think there's too much to worry about with that. The only thing I would say is that if you do like a hot dye bath, it could potentially change the feel of your disc a little bit, maybe the flight, but I don't know if it's going to really be noticeable. If you buy a brand new disc and dye it before you start throwing it, then it won't matter anyway. Let's see. Did Discraft stop doing online content when Scott Papa left? Possible. It's funny too. Speaking of Scott Papa, I just bought a disc from him. He runs a shop on eBay called Heiser Farm. He's out in Washington here, not too far from me. And I met him before at the Beaver State Fling years ago. Really, really, really nice guy. Very, very nice dude. Just as cool as you'd think he'd be based on those old Discraft videos that he used to do. And yeah, I just bought a disc from him. Came in the mail yesterday. It's funny that he should come up. Let's see. Lead card of Green Mountain Championships. Who's going to win? I got Ricky all day for the... not on the card today, per se, but just for the tournament overall. I think he's going to rise to the top by the end of it. I think he's going to shred today and be on lead card tomorrow. We'll see. App Peoples heading to the course. Thanks, App. Thanks for popping in. Today only. Yeah, I would say maybe, yeah, probably MJ today. It's hard to say, though. I don't know which... They start in the wooded course, and then today's Fox Run, which is a much more open course. I could be wrong. I think the Fox Run is like more open, longer distance, so I don't know if that really suits MJ's style. I would say that might be better for a Nate Doss. Aaron Woodley says it seems like you're getting better and better, coming more out of your shell, definitely being less timid. Heck, we got to see the bases in your room. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm getting closer to kind of opening myself up a little bit more, but we'll see where it goes, I guess. Jeff Harrison, morning. Thanks for stopping by. I buy from Heiser Farm. Saw his name, wasn't sure it was him. Got my TDX from them. Yep, that's them. That's definitely. I forget his wife's name, but I think she does a lot of the packing and shipping because there was a nice note on the packing slip. Damn, yeah, her name's escaping me. Maybe Jean or Jeannie Papa or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, Scott's a really nice guy. I actually bought a disc from him years ago at the Beaver State Fling at the Tournament Central there, where there was a lot of vending and stuff. And I bought, I think, a Crystal Avenger SS. And he's like, well, you have the Discraft disc. I think you need a Discraft hat. Gave me a free hat. Just a really nice dude. He's really solid. I like Doss too. Both deserve a win. Jeff Harrison's got Doss for today. I think that's a smart bet. But I think overall, it's funny too because you guys know I'm a huge Rick fan. It's no secret here. And he comes out of the gates and shoots a 10 down. And I looked at him like, oh, good. He did what he needed to do. He's right there. He's going to be on lead card tomorrow. And then MJ and Doss and Eric Oakley, and I forget who's the fourth person on lead card, just massacred the course as well. And yeah, to shoot a 10 down and then not even be on lead card shows you the kind of how attackable the course can be, and just probably really good scoring conditions. And B, just how tremendously stacked the field is at this event, because this looks like such an amazing spot and a beautiful place to be and hang out and play golf that I think just so many players are going to be there. And why wouldn't you? I mean, it looks amazing. I would love to be out there. I'm thinking long and hard about really trying to push to potentially try to get myself a flight out to Vermont to be part of the Worlds just as a spectator next year.
I really don't see it happening financially, unfortunately, but it just looks so awesome. Oh man, I'd love to go out there. Aaron Woodley said Nate's brewing the beer to get everybody drunk so he can win. Yeah, that could be a sound strategy. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I definitely got Ricky overall, though. I think he's going to win this one. He's won all the other ones. Paul Macbeth's playing well, and there's lots of other great players out there, but Ricky's solid. He's my favorite. You guys know that. Strange. It seems like my connection's better over here. Usually I sit on the other side because it's better over there, and it seems to be running relatively smooth now, which makes me happy. Thanks for sticking through that, guys. I was like extra frustrated because I finally got a little crowd hanging out with me, and then connection falls apart, and I kind of expected to come back and have like one person left hanging out. I'm glad you guys rode that out. I don't know what that's going to look like after the fact. I was kind of thinking, let me know what you guys that are here right now think about this. I was kind of thinking maybe these live streams should just be live. Like when I'm done being live, I should just delete them and not even leave them out there. So because like I feel like people popping in after the fact and trying to listen through this is probably really boring and just kind of dumb. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. I think it's much more, it's obviously much more trying to get people to pop in and talk to me live than it is just for something to listen to later. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, there goes my bad connection. I just got a Ricky Burst Felon. Now I need it signed. Yeah, those are rad. I got myself 2 of the new Ricky harps. Or no, not harps, the compasses. I got the Burst compass and then one of the new deco dies, like the limited edition one with the gold Ricky on there. And both were signed by Rick when he did that signing thing. Aaron Woodley says, I'll listen after the fact sometimes. I would say keep them because it could hurt your revenue stream. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the amount of money that comes in off of these videos is extremely minimal. I mean, I do have ads running, and I make some money off of it, but it's really not a lot. I think like my top videos make a few dollars a month or something, like my most viewed top of the range videos, and these live streams are getting a couple hundred views at the most, and it's pretty minimal for sure. So yeah, I guess, I mean, the only reason I wasn't going to do that is because occasionally do have some stuff to talk about, and also just content can't hurt. If people want to listen, they can listen. If they don't want to, they don't want to. David Kioff says, personally, if I miss the live chat, I will not be watching the stream after the fact. Just does not interest me. I totally get that. I fully understand that. The only reason I listen back to him is like shortly after we're done here, I will click finish on this thing, and then I will basically listen back through it and make sure I didn't say anything too crazy, or it's not like so choppy that it's really stupid, and then I let it stay public. But I don't know. Maybe I'll make them unlisted or something like that. I don't know. I have had a few people seem to pop in. The views do still come in after I'm done being live. And people do check it out, and it doesn't seem like anybody hates it. So I don't know. I guess if you make the decision to listen to it, that's on you. What about a pizza slice stamp next run? Yeah, that could happen. That could happen. Probably not, though. In fact, for the next run, I'm thinking about doing minis. What do you guys think about that? Either a true, like, little Judge actual minis, or I was thinking about doing a run of junior Emacs and junior Judges with a different stamp on it. I have my little mini DGN circle stamp. It's just the DGN logo part with a circle around it. I'm definitely thinking about that. Yeah, dude, the nuke, like the mini nuke, absolutely bombs. I actually just threw one off a cliff the other day. My dad was visiting. We were out by this big cliff here, and I don't know. I got the spirit to let one fly, and I ripped my mini nuke off the cliff. I did a standstill because I didn't want to accidentally flip it over, and I didn't put quite enough juice on it. It still got a bunch of distance, but it started to hook up and fade off at one point. But the little minis are super fun to throw. I saw that they have mini sheriffs now, or junior sheriffs. If I can get a run of junior EMACs and sheriffs and judges, I will probably do that because I think that would be really, really fun. Matthew Q says, look at the percentage versus total view time. If your subs watch it all the way through, then keep it. Your service to the new and experienced disc golfers is good. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Yeah, it made me sad. It was my second longest drive on the hole out of maybe 10 drives. Yeah, I have parked the longest hole, one of the longest holes out at a short little 9-hole course out here with that thing, with a mini nuke, and it was just hilarious. Because it was on a laser beam, dead straight at the basket, almost aced it, put it within like 1 foot of the hole, and then I was throwing all my full-size drivers as well, and I left them all like 25 left. It's hilarious. Jeff Harrison, hey DG Nerd, where's everybody listening from? I'm in Portland, Oregon. Matthew Q, mid-Missouri. Macro Teslas are nuts, says App Pupil. I parked a 180-foot hole on a half-effort forehand on my first throw. Yeah, the Teslas are significantly more stable than the nukes. I'd say they're much, much easier to throw and control, but they're not quite as fun because the nukes are so flippy. They just go so far that I feel like they're a little bit more fun to throw, but they're way more difficult to control. The Tesla flies literally like a miniature Tesla. It's kind of like the Buzz. Like the mini Buzz flies just like a Buzz, just shrunk down. It's hilarious, and that's why I really wanted to check out an EMAC. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I think I'm going to definitely hold off on doing another run of full-size discs. Although if I do another run, I'm probably going to get like 20 judges because those judges sold out fast. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a mini DGN stamped run of juniors. We'll see what happens. Apt is in Pendleton, Oregon, aka the Real West. Yep. David's in Northern Colorado. Very cool. Do I have any shields? No shields. That's not a disc I've tested actually. I should do that. Westside has a bunch of molds that I have not tested and reviewed yet, and some of them are really. Some that I have tested are really great. I mean, they have good stuff in their lineup, but yeah, just haven't had a chance to mess around with the shield at all. Mini Buzz is legit. Picked up one for my niece. It's perfect for her. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what they're really best suited for, to be honest. Oh boy, it's my new favorite putter, the shield. Okay, sweet. Jeff Harrison's presently in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada, for those who are geographically challenged. All right. Sweet. We got multiple countries represented out of 6 total viewers live right now. Killing it. Amazing thrower. Yeah, anybody who's seen Johnny McRae play in the last 2 years knows how nice a shield can fly. He throws that red shield just... Oh, man. He smashes it and gets a ton of distance on it, and it just always seems to go exactly where he's aiming. Shields are nice. Went back and forth with them before I settled on daggers. Fair enough. I eat soup out of daggers. Yeah, daggers are really deep. They're a little too deep for me, and they're a little too stable for me as well, I'd say. And I'm not a big beaded putter guy. It's just not my thing. For whatever reason, I just never enjoyed them, and I still don't. I like my magnets much better. Deputy's been my main putter, but my Wizards I can't replace either. Right on. Yeah, stay tuned. I actually have a review of the Wizard coming up soon. Also, if you're a Wizard fan, but you like that Trilogy plastic types, look into a Judge. A Judge is basically almost the same disc. They're really similar. Shield's a bit overstable, so you may not like it for putting. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't use it for putting. It would be a driving disc for me for sure. But I'm throwing the Caltrup in 2 different plastics and an Opto Pure, and then I still throw my magnets quite a bit. Pupil 6'5" with big hands, so they work for me. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, the dagger. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I have really big hands too. I mean, you guys, not like crazy big, but they're pretty substantial, and yeah, just some of them out to beat. I just don't dig it. I don't know. What time is it? 9:20. Okay, I'm running out of time here. We're coming up on the 45 minutes of rambling mark. Once again, appreciate you guys popping in and say hello. Doing work on this cup of coffee, but still some to go here. Now we're up to 7, folks. DeAndre Plays, hello. Thanks for popping by. It's a good idea, nerd, even if you have 6 viewers. Right on. 7. Hey, I have 7 viewers right now, right, bro? Get it right. Give me some credit here. Yeah, once again, if anybody listens to this after the fact who was not able to join us based on me not giving you any notice, I apologize for that. These morning ones in particular are extremely impromptu. Hey, let's go live because I got nothing else to do while I drink my coffee kind of a situation. And then I will try to be doing more of these planned out, but I need to get my situation dialed in with my phone at home before I'm able to do that. Because I just can't seem to connect at home. It's really driving me insane. It's really, really frustrating. Everything's fine. I can stream Netflix. I'm uploading videos and all that stuff on my phone and on my computer. No real issues with that. My Roku works fine. I do the connection test and everything's good. My phone just will not go live. Hey, Kylie.
Hi.
You need something?
No.
Good morning. Anybody have any questions or anything like that? Have I tried changing Wi-Fi channels? Channels were, I'm not sure what you mean by Wi-Fi channels. I have one Wi-Fi at home, and like I said, I tested it and it all seems to work. There are 11 channels. How does that work? You can check for Wi-Fi interference with phone apps and then switch the channel. I'll do some Google research on that. That could be helpful, I guess. I'm really not sure exactly what the deal is, but I've been able to connect, and when I did connect at my house, it ran beautifully. I had no issues with the stream whatsoever. I just feel like my phone is just kind of wacky and just will not let me connect. It's really frustrating. Let's see what I can do. There are different frequencies you can change to avoid interference. Okay, maybe that's the issue. Maybe I'll see if I can figure that out. I'll do a test run later tonight. Maybe I don't have anything really going on tonight that I know of, so maybe I'll do that. I like this young man's tie-dye hoodie. That's pretty sweet. I'm super excited to be able to put on a hooded sweatshirt in the morning before I leave for work. I'm going to throw that out there now. So as a complete aside, I'm really ready for the fall to come in. I'm ready for it to start raining a little bit. I love the cooler temperature at night. I haven't had to turn my air conditioner on in a few days. It's been lovely, and I'm hoping it continues and we get into the fall here. I'm usually one of these people who fights against the end of the summer, and I want it to stay hot, and I want to go swimming, and I want to go to the river and all that kind of stuff, but after this last stretch, and my dad was in town, and then the fires came in, and it was like in the 90s every day. It's just like no. Just I'm done. I'm over it. Just forget it. Let's move on and get back to the fall and the cool air and all that kind of good stuff. Having the window open. Hit me up on Facebook if you want to troubleshoot at any point. Been working on IT for most of my life. Awesome, Apt. Will you do me a favor? Just get in touch with me real quick if you have a chance to just shoot me a quick message on the Disc Golf Nerd page just to open the line of communication, and I will definitely take you up on that because I could always use some help with that sort of stuff. I wouldn't mind being able to go live like on my computer and be able to do it that way to chat with everybody. But when this works awesome. I see all you guys' comments and it's everything I need. It's pretty awesome. So we'll see. But yeah, I will definitely take you up on that. Please get in touch with me and hopefully you can help me get sorted out. And maybe it's something that simple. I'm not really sure. Is it Hitchum? How do you pronounce your name, sir? I apologize. Hitchum? I would love fall if it was still a bit sunny, but you cannot have it both ways. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, you kind of can because it's sunny out right now and it's still nice and cool. Hisham. All right, that's kind of what I thought. That's what I should have guessed. All right, Hisham. Sorry about that, Hisham. Now I gotcha. My wife has made pumpkin stuff 4 times already. Nice. Fall rounds are my favorite. Leaves and not crazy hot. Can't agree more. Getting out there in the fall, nice crisp air, on a sunny fall weather is probably my favorite. I love a nice sunny but like kind of brisk, cold, calm wind day in the winter as well. But like late fall when it's still a little bit not raining but like sunny out there and just nice and cool, and you can start the round in a jacket. Oh man, I love that. For sure, I'll hit you up moving today and tomorrow, but should definitely have free time this weekend. No rush whatsoever, but I would appreciate that. Maybe you can help me get dialed up. All right, where are we at here? I got a couple more minutes to chat with you wonderful individuals, and then I got to roll. I should set up these live streams with a big old cup of coffee, and then when it's gone, I just end it immediately. Coffee and discs. That's how I roll this morning. Aaron Woodley, you're back. All right, I'm going to throw it out there now. If anybody has any questions or concerns they want to throw my way, you got 3 to 5 minutes left to get in touch with me, ask me any questions you guys might have, any comments or concerns, any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, any of that kind of stuff. I got to roll relatively soon here. Aaron Woodley, DD, the new DD bag, the Trooper. Yes, I will be reviewing the Trooper. Hopefully there's one en route to me right now. Any info on the pound bag? No, pound bag way out of my budget for YouTube reviews. I would love to get more bag reviews here on the channel, but they're so expensive that, they're not going to send me a $300 golf bag to review, and I can't just buy one to review it. Maybe I could find folks in town who have various bags that I could kind of borrow for review just to get that information on the channel. We'll have to see. The pound bag looks tremendous. I mean, it looks amazing. I've seen them in person. I've met the guy. He's a very intelligent individual and puts a lot of serious work and credentials into making those bags, and they are amazing. I mean, they look like every detail is just meticulous, and they're super lightweight, and I would love to have one, but they're really quite expensive for me, unfortunately. Maybe I could get on the team or something. I would love to be able to sponsor like some rad bags like that. Let's see. Aaron Woodley, anytime you're in Texas, holler. Thank you very much. Hesham says, can't recommend the Sniper enough. The Sniper is definitely on my radar as a bag that I've wanted to check out. Pound bag is super nice. Price definitely makes them a lifetime investment. Yeah, they should last you forever, though. I mean, if you don't beat them up, they should last for a really long time. Matthew Q says, I like my Trooper bag. Cheap and good storage. Nice. Yeah, I'm very excited to check one out. I have a feeling I'm going to really like it as a grab and go. Throw a few discs in it, kind of park, short course or something like that. I think I'm going to really dig it. I've honestly been throwing a lot. I've been feeling like I really don't need as many discs as I've been carrying. I like to have some different things available, but for the most part, I feel like I can definitely like cut my bag down a little bit, and the Trooper's probably more than enough. Which cart are we talking about, Aaron? I know it seems small, but I wonder how it fits in the car. I bet it's not that small. The cart that I reviewed? Yeah, the Trooper is a new $40 DD backpack. Oh, I'm running out of time here. Damn, I wish I could just hang out with you guys all morning, but I got stuff to do. I've seen a couple of pics of it, and Zuka fits width-wise, but definitely short. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, the background music comes in. That's when you know it's time to call it a day. All right, guys, much love to everybody out there. Throw them well. Get in touch with me if you guys need any Disc Golf Nerd Stamp custom discs. I still have a few left. I will cut you a deal on what I have left. I appreciate all your support very much. Fresh Plastic Fridays tomorrow. Stay tuned for a brand new review of something. I'm not exactly sure which. I have two different things it could be. We'll see how that goes. Much love. Thank you so much for all the support. Y'all have a great day. I hope you get the chance to watch some of the Disc Golf Pro Tour event in Vermont. If not, I will definitely be catching up on it later. Go live on Smashbox if you're able to and catch some of that sweet lead card action. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Cheers.